Hello and welcome to my first top 5 video. Now this top 5 video is going to be the first one I ever done, so I don't know how this is going to turn out, so I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, this is the project that I've been working on that's been keeping me from uploading these past couple of days. So if you guys like it, comment and subscribe. And by the way, put in the comments, what is your top 5 favorite games of all time? Let me know. Anyway, let's move on to number 5. Zipping into the 5th spot is Sonic 2. Now, Sonic 2 is personally one of my favorite Sega Genesis games, and I think it's the best Sonic game. Why? For multiple reasons. One, the game looks very good. Like, the 16-bit graphics are amazing on this. You're probably going to hear me say that a lot, that 16-bit graphics to me were some of the best. They were certainly better than 8-bit, but with there were many different environments in the game that looked very good, along with very tight controls, some really fun gameplay. I would say it doesn't have the best level design in the world, a la Chemical Plant Zone 2 or Zone, yeah. The second part of Chemical Act Zone. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing this pretty badly, but yeah, it has. But the main thing that I like about this game is it has a nice sense of speed. This game, if you use the controls correctly, you can go very fast in this game. Also, you can play multiplayer with Tails, because Tails was introduced in this game, which was a two-tailed flying fox. So anyway, all of the things that I just said is why this is my favorite Sonic game. So yeah. And let's move on to number 4. Mega Man X. This NES classic blasts its way into the 4th spot. Everything about this game has pretty much everything you would ever need from an SNES platformer. It's got a rocking soundtrack that, if you couldn't hear, let me just turn it up here. Hear that? That's some good music. Tight controls. This game has great level design, actually. I love the Robot Master designs. Like, I don't think any of the Robot Masters look particularly stupid or dumb or anything. The game's difficulty is, I wouldn't say it's the hardest Mega Man game in the world, but it is one of the easier ones. Again, back with the tight controls, the SNES and the Sega Genesis were just two amazing consoles. Now, you may be asking, oh, and I forgot to say at the beginning, there's a rule where I can only have one game per franchise, and you may be wondering, why did I pick this game over Mega Man 2? So let me give you a couple reasons. One, I played this game before Mega Man 2. Like, this was the first Mega Man game I ever played. I actually bought it over the Virtual Console, my 3DS, over the summer, and I marathoned that game, and I had a lot of fun. So anyway, all of the reasons I said and more are why this is the best Mega Man game in existence. Now let's move on to number 3. Yes, Tetris, the granddaddy of the game genre. Now, I'm sorry I couldn't actually get Tetris music for this, but anyway, I recorded this using my front-lit Game Boy Advance SP and my tablet camera, which I'd say turned out better than I thought it would be. So bear with me that I don't have the greatest recording software in the world. So anyway, the granddaddy of the puzzle game genre, Tetris has been ported to just about every single game system in existence. I am not lying. It's been ported pretty much everywhere, on everything. But my favorite version of Tetris is on the Game Boy. Now you may be asking yourself, why did I put the Game Boy version of Tetris when I could have just easily recorded it on with the Nox app player, which is because Tetris is a mobile app. Well, I don't particularly like the phone versions of Tetris, if only because I just don't like the controls as much. The controls on the D-pad on the Game Boy Advance SP is very good. So anyway, I have to say this probably has the coolest soundings. This probably has the catchiest music in game history on it. Tetris Type A. So pretty much, this is the best sounding, coolest looking, best controlled, and most fun of the blocky puzzle game. This is pretty much a must-own for anyone with a Game Boy Advance SP. Now let's move on to number 2. Actually, let's not move on to number 2. Let's just watch some of this amazing gameplay. Yeah, I did. This gameplay was pretty bad, actually. I was just recording it on a whim one morning, and I was not at my best. I was not at my best game, let me tell you. Whew. So, anytime now, we will be moving to number 2, and I have no idea how long I recorded game capture footage for this. Jeez, how long? Can we move on to number 2 now, please? Jeez, can we move on to number 2? Number 2? Okay, here we go, number 2. Sorry about that. Okay, this was again something I probably wasn't a very smart idea, but anyway, I recorded this game, Smash for 3DS. Sorry, I kind of lost track of it, but I'm just gonna show a couple replays of my gameplay behind this. Anyway, I like to say hello to the best handheld fighting game ever. And like I said earlier, I had a rule for only one game per franchise. So why isn't like Super Smash Bros. Melee on this or something? I think there are like 2 main reasons why I think I like this game the best of the entire Smash series. 1, it's on a handheld and it runs beautifully on the handheld. This thing runs at a solid 60 frames per second, and I love it, man. And another thing is, it's on a handheld, so I can play it wherever I want. And yeah, I guess I already said that. But another thing is, this game is a nice little combination of Super Smash Bros. Melee and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'll say I love Brawl. I love Melee too. So this is a nice little combination of both of them. I seriously, this game is one of my favorites. To me, another main draw of this game is the amount of replayability that this offers. I mean, literally, I got it practically launch, and I have played it almost every day on my 3DS since, along with some other games that I play. Seriously, this game has endless replayability. You can play this game for hours each day and not get bored. Although there are some characters that are clones. Do we really need 3 more? Do we really need 3 Marth clones in one game? The vast variety of characters, stages, game modes, and DLC with cool stuff you can get for real money. Any gamer is bound to get his money's worth with this game. All I can say is I certainly got my money's worth with this game. Oh, and by the way, just in case you were wondering, my mains are Luigi. Yeah, that's why I'm playing as Luigi in this game clip. My mains are Luigi, Captain Falcon, and Cloud. Those are my two main bros. So yeah, that's pretty much it I have to say about Smash for 3DS. Now let's move on to number 1. Actually, let me go back. Okay, now let's move on to number 1. And this is my favorite game of all time, Super Mario Galaxy. This game flies into the top spot. Now, you may be asking, why is this my favorite game of all time? Why didn't I pick something old like the original Super Mario Bros? Oh, why didn't I pick this? Why didn't I pick that? Okay, there are many reasons why Super Mario Galaxy holds a special place in my heart. 1, this was my first Mario game that I ever played, surprisingly. That's right, my first Mario game ever. Not the original, not one of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. It was this one that started my craze. This is actually one of the main things that inspired my love for video games and inspired me to start this channel. This game is amazing. 2, it's one of the first games I got along with my Wii that one fateful Christmas morning. Oh man, that game was... And when I remember opening that, I remember like, oh, I heard about Mario once or twice, but I've never really played a game before. This will be kind of cool. So I played it. I have actually officially never 100%ed this game. I think the most stars I've ever gotten is like 90. But I had so much fun doing everything this game had to offer. And plus, to me, I think this game gave birth to the best piece of gaming music ever, Gusty Garden Galaxy. Now, yes, that is right. That is my favorite piece of video game music of all time. It isn't 1-1. It isn't anything like that. Gusty Garden Galaxy is the best. It's better than the rest, and it's my opinion. This whole list is my opinion, so do not get angry at me in the comments if I did not pick your favorite game. So yeah, this game is fantastic. The game although you can't tell with my tablet camera because it's pretty cruddy, this game's graphics are gorgeous. Like this game looks just practical. This game looks probably the best looking game on the Nintendo Wii, and that then the fun gameplay, imaginative planets. I love the gravity system in this game because there's so many ways they could goof it up, but they didn't, which I like. But yeah, pretty much those are the main reasons why this is my favorite game of all time. And Bowser's being kind of a... Oh, and I can also say the UFOs at the beginning of the game look very, very good. They look very, very good. And here we are getting chased by a bunch of meteorites. I know this doesn't have to do with the top 5. I know this video is pretty bad. But anyway, if you guys like what you see, comment, subscribe, and check out these 2 other videos. They're pretty good. I did them with my friend Motley. And yeah, if you want to, subscribe for more videos like this. So, I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!